work on your cast, the handstand, and you don't even have to do the front giant right now.
Okay.
Just work. We're going to work on a front layout flyway.
Okay.
Okay, we're just going to work on front layout like you're tapping for, and then we're just going to let go. Okay, because that's kind of the key to a release skill is to let go.
Yeah.
So we kind of need to learn how to do that.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll put those platforms up. We'll take those two down. We'll put those two up. I can actually spot that
Okay.
and just get you used to doing that.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
won't be able to help you if you let go way in the bottom, like either you're just gonna fling over there.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
It's got a lot of bounce and it's got a little jiggle.
Okay.
But hey, we got like 6 girls doing Jaegers off that, so I know it's possible. And the boys use that too, except for the pipe bars in there. I know, it feels weird because it's got the quick release.
Yeah,
but
just have to get used to it.
Yeah, I know the first one it's supposed to happen.
All right, so let's get this set up. Oh, by the way, we try to keep our chalk in the buckets here. Thank
Okay.
you. Chrissy didn't warn you about my sarcasm.
Oh.
Maybe a little? No, she's in it.
I don't know.
So these are coming down. We'll put those two up.
Windows.
No. Hi. Matt. Yeah, let's take that out. Anyway, Ashcroft over there has to work really hard after her double. What do you think? Alright, so all we're going to do is you're going to go in your reverse grab, cast handstand, push, stretch, tap, layout flyway.
Okay. So I flip.
Yeah, you're going to let go right here.
Okay.
So you're going to start like you're doing a front giant, you're going to tap like you're doing a front giant, and then you're going to let go.
Okay.
Okay?
So easy.
Yeah, so it's like a back flyway except in reverse.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
Alright, hang on, alright. Alright, good start.
Okay.
So now we actually just need to tap and release. Now tap and release. Because you like completely stalled out. Like, save me, Jay, save me!
Oh jeez.
So as soon as you get to the tap, boom, right at the end of the tap, let go.
Bloody.
Yeah, feeling good already, right? It's got more jiggle than normal, doesn't it?
Oh.
There's usually another washer in there to get rid of some of that jiggle, but the boys usually change them out, and it usually means the washers end up in here, because the boys aren't real good at things like that. At least not our guys. Okay, same thing, just let go at the end of the tap, please. Back up. All right, good.
Okay.
You're getting it. Probably going to end up doing after a few more of these. If we're consistently landing on our stomach, we'll put the 8-incher back in there.
Okay.
Because I don't want you landing on your stomach on the pit too much.
Yeah.
That's a little tough on the body. Yeah. But I just wanted to do that because if you came off early, I wanted a little safer landing for you. Are you ripping?
Yeah, can you cut some of this off after spatter?
Do you
Tear it
have
off.
Jacob?
You got scissors, Josh?
Yeah.
Here you go. scissors. Wow.
Jacob
Get in
does.
there and rip it. Tap it up. Now toes up here. Atta boy. Good stuff. Try to keep your head still just a little bit more in your giants. You got just a little bit of head movement.
Okay. Nice. Thank you for letting Jacob come.
Yeah.
See if he still wants to spot after today. Hopefully.
Those? That's an easy spot.
Yeah.
They just have to not let go when they're way down here.
I have two.
Yeah, you're both bleeding.
I just have one
in one
finger.
spot.
Hands getting a little roughed up.
Yeah.
Good, that means you're working hard.
Yep.
All right, let's actually try to tap this one a little bit now. You're going to stretch just a little bit of a pike, okay, and then drive the heels up and go. That's okay that you turn.
There's still not much tap. Like,
See, that one was actually a little bit of
better?
tap. I could
Okay.
tell because she actually floated up on that one a little
Okay.
bit,
Okay.
which is good, by the way. We'll probably put an 8 in after Tia goes.
Okay.
Now I feel comfortable. More comfortable. I feel more gooder.
there you go.
Yeah.
Head still. You see your toes up here. Did you see my hand?
I'm the giant.
I'm the giant.
Ready for this to come in?
Yeah, let's just slide that in there. I think we're ready to go on it. This makes my life a lot easier. I got like
know,
an
you-
assistant mat mover here.
Slave mat mover.
I love this. Thank you. 'Cause every time I go in the foam.
We should be good right there.
Good there?
All right, same thing. This time you can actually land flat.
Okay.
Okay, that's important when you're learning to do the Jaegers and releases, that you learn how to land flat. Because if you ever watch them at meets, probably half of them land like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't stick your arms out. Land out like this.
Yeah.
Okay, don't put your elbows down. All right, good job. You're doing fantastic.
Cool.
I think we'll just stay on that for a little bit yet. Just get used to tapping and releasing, tapping and releasing. You want to try to get a little bit more handstand in your cast. You kind of cast it over really hard that time.
Okay.
That way you just get used to the tap into it.
Yeah.
Here's my hand. Locate it. All right, good try. Did you see my hand?
Yeah. I thought I saw it. That's weird.
That's the thing about standing here. I can see exactly where you're looking because your eyes are right there. When I see this, you're not looking here. Seems like I had enough of his humor. It goes real fast. Try to push your handstand up a little taller. Push out, create a little bit more tap. You're doing good.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're going to do on this one now, you're going to come up to here. When you let go, okay, I want you to take your hands and try to touch your toes.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? You lost your mind? All right. So you're here, right? You're doing your front flyaway. You've just let them go. Okay, after you let go, I want you to sit up and try to touch your toes or see your toes. Sit up to your toes.
Okay.
Find your toes. Sit up to them.
Okay.
You need to sit up. There needs to be a sitting up motion.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because right now you're doing a nice layout flyaway. So now we do the layout flyaway, and we sit up as hard as we can.
Okay.
Okay? All right, looking at your eyes, Tia.
Ow.
You okay?
Yeah.
Land a little awkward?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good thing it's nice and soft and forgiving.
Your knee okay?
Yeah.
The
Okay.
good thing is you saw my hand. You didn't see her landing though. It's okay. Walk that one off. Shake that one out. Yeah, I love toughness. You're not recording that, are you? Come on, let's go. Aren't you out of battery yet? Holy cow, you've been like recording the whole thing.
It's a 3-hour battery.
No. Remember, layout, flyaway, front flyaway, and then when you feel me grab your hips and turn you, you're going to sit up and try to find your toes.
Okay.
And then-
Open up again. Then
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. That'll happen naturally. You're not going to have to think about that.
Okay.
All right. So that time you decided I'm going to pull that thing in. Don't do that. Just front flyaway.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to stop your rotation.
Oh, that's alright.
All right, so here's what we're going to go back to just doing a front layout. Okay? Probably rush that sequence a little bit on you. Let's just do the front layout and get more comfortable with that.
Okay.
Did that freak you out, that reverse?
Yeah, I wasn't sure where it was in the...
Yeah, I had to backflip you because the front flip wasn't going where we wanted it.
No.
Okay.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're welcome.
Do you normally spot Jaegers like that?
Yeah. Unless you're straddling.
Oh.
I don't want to be here if you're straddling.
Yeah.
Okay, a little short on your candle up.
Okay.
Candle up. Try to see your toes come up here a little bit more. Tap into it, toes up, and then flip.
Okay.
Okay? Joe, you working Shapashas today? You're coaching? Yeah. Dude, Bowling Green's gonna not like you. When was the last time you did your Shapashas? Okay, well the answer is I can't remember that far back. It's not good. Yeah. All right, that's 4 days ago. All right, just on you. I just don't want your Bowling Green coaches calling you. Is she working? All right, just a layout. Atta girl. I think we'll just stay on that for a while. You get more comfortable with that. Let's get into a comfort zone on that.
So for the Jaeger progression, how do you do it? So you're working on the
Well,
layout.
it depends on the technique. The technique that she is working on is she's kind of doing a heel drive technique, which is good. She actually feels to me like she has enough back tap to do that technique, which is good. She's probably going to have to stay on this for a while.
Okay.
Just get comfortable with this till she can actually do the front layout without a spotter.
Okay.
I would say that's probably where we need to go to next.
Is actually finishing the layout
And doing the layout and getting used to doing that.
and then landing on your stomach.
And then, well, eventually landing on your stomach. Now, if she's doing it right, she really should have to pike to land on her stomach. If she just lays out, she's probably going to land on her feet, which is okay, because that's just a front flyaway.
Mm-hmm.
Unless she's planning on doing a Jaeger that's laid out, which you kind of need a little more heel drive than what you're doing. That's a big skill. Tap down, tap, handle up. Okay, so our double's just a little low.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because you're about bar height, maybe slightly higher than the bar. We should really be 2 to 3 feet above the bar minimum.
Okay.
You want that thing up here. Tap it up there. Shove it up there. Go get it. That's why you're landing just a little crunched. Okay? So probably not vaulting today. She's actually got a nice little tap up. Her next thing, we'll have to learn how to sit that thing up. Sit it up.
So you spot that sit, or what do you do?
Yeah, I can spot that. It's easy.
It's like the same.
This is
thing.
nothing more than a flyway in terms of a spot.
Uh-huh.
This is the same as spotting a flyway, really.
Oh.
Okay. And then once they spot, you work on the sit where they can touch their toes, then what's next after
Then
that?
they gotta find the bar and see the bar.
That makes it a
Okay.
little tiring.
And that's,
Oh, shut up.
is there,
It's her.
where do most people get deductions on
Are
Jaegers?
you gonna have enough energy for
What's that?
practice?
I don't think so.
Okay, so where should the height of the Jaeger be?
Yeah, call it a day.
2 to 3 feet higher than the
I was
bar.
in the gym for
I'm
3
gonna
hours.
nap in the car.
Where they get their feet up there when they,
That's where their hips should be eventually.
that's where their hips should be.
Yeah.
And then how about catching the bar? Does it matter?
Yeah, it matters that you.
I mean, I know, like where you're catching it.
You
like-
want to
Where
catch
you're
it so that you
catching
can
it?
swing out.
Yeah, it doesn't,
Well, yeah, I mean,
so
if
it's
they
a
catch
height.
it where they're supposed to, they'll have a nice swing out of it. and
Okay.
do stuff out of it. If
Okay,
they're tugging in and jerking the bar a little bit, big candle up here, big candle up. You seeing your landing?
No.
That was actually higher. That was a little bit higher. That one looked like you just didn't see where you were landing. Do you have your eyes open?
I think so.
You think so? All right. Remember, that was one of the things we talked about earlier. It's important to see where you're going. It does help things dramatically. It's funny, but a lot of kids, you know,
Yeah.
they do their doubles with their eyes closed. I've seen it all, man. I've seen shoot overs like, I'd be scared too if I had my eyes closed. I always remember that because when I was in Little League, I used to stand in the batter's box like this because I didn't want to get hit with the ball. I was just like, I'd be scared too if I didn't see where the ball was going. Keep your eyes open. A lot less scary. That way, if it's coming at your head, you know you can duck. Push. Alright, so you actually arched out of that one. Okay, right there, if you were to just actually sit up and look for the bar, you'd probably be close to grabbing it.
Okay.
oh,
It's not a bad skill on you. It looks pretty good. I think it's probably a good skill selection for you.
all right.
Would she be too slow rotation wise if she thought like lay out first and then piked?
That's what she's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that
She's
turn
gonna lay out
that
first.
she tried to pike, she piked right off the bar.
Yeah. That's why we went back to going
Yeah,
back to legs.
yeah,
'cause she
that
did
makes sense. But if she thought like lay out first and then sat up like later, do you think it would be?
Hard to tell because we've already, see what happens when
I
she
know.
thinks one thing. And
Yeah.
her body doesn't necessarily do what she's thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let go with one hand early. I'll let go with both.
Oh.
I let go early.
Yeah, you got the let go early part. Yeah.
I would definitely get this ingrained into her head. So she doesn't have to think about it anymore.
Yeah.
And then once she's here, then it's just thinking, oh, I gotta sit up and look for the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good tap. Alright. Did you see what she did on that one? Did you see it? When she released the bar, she wasn't in this candle position.
Yeah, she's like arched.
She
Okay.
pushed
Yeah.
her hips up.
Yeah.
She pushed her hips up and stopped her feet from coming up.
Yeah.
And then now she's got to rotate that much further to get to her feet.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you do this double, you want to point your feet as much upwards as you possibly can do.
Yep.
Because now if your feet are here, it's only 1.5 flips to get back to your feet. Okay, if you're letting go and you got your hips here, and this one you actually had your feet down here. Now it's like 1 3/4 flips to get to your feet.
Okay.
Because your feet are here. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the more up you can get your feet, the less rotation is necessary after you let go of the body.
Okay.
Does that make sense? I try to make it in simple words. Because we can start talking angular velocity and angular momentum.
I mean, I don't even know what that is, so.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not-
why I don't use those words for people. What is he talking about? Alright, so what's happening now is you're coming up here, and we're not really driving the heels all the way through.
Okay.
You're just kind of stopping them. Make sure they're driven all the way up.
So when the girls who they're too far away from the bar,
Yep.
what is usually happening?
You're letting go up before the end of
They're
the tap.
already.
Yep.
Oh, they're letting go.
They're coming through here and they're getting ready to tap, and they start to tap and they let go. They don't
Finish it.
tap
Ah, okay.
because they're afraid they're going to hit their heels.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So when they start doing that 3 or 4 times, would you have them go back to just this layout so
Yeah.
that they can? Okay, that makes
the tap.
sense. Totally makes
Just let
sense.
it go at the end of the tap, not the middle of the tap.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah, we're looking for a block.
What?
What's the problem?
Chalk block, because,
That one's gone?
yeah.
Nice. Tap it hard now. Toes up at release point. Toes up. Alright. Over rotated that one a little bit.
Triple back?
Yeah.
Triple.
Alright, keep your shoulders angle, your shoulder angle open when you let go. Close them a little bit, just a small tug on that, just a little bit.
Was I pretty close to the bar that time?
You were closer than your other ones, but you
Okay.
probably needed to be a little closer than some of your other ones. I would say that was maybe a foot too close.
Okay.
I would say I'd like a little bit more distance.
Alright. You're so helpful.
Some little blocks like that big.
Oh, wow.
Just doing my part.
Alright. The tap needs to be faster now.
Okay.
Come through here and just throw those heels up.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Open shoulder, candle up. Toes way up, open shoulders. Alright. What'd you think? Just a little short of candle position, it looked like from where I was standing.
Okay.
We got to here and it looked like I kind of did that instead of finishing the candle.
Alright.
Must be time for the kiddies to come in. Looks like we're on about last turns here.
Alright.
And then I got somebody else coming in at 3. It looks like classes are starting up. We had the whole gym to ourselves for like 2 hours. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Not usually the case. I'm usually fighting with somebody for equipment.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know that I can hold on to the bar anymore.
That's a good one. So you're a sophomore?
Yeah, next year.
You're gonna be a sophomore.
Yep.
All right. Hey Tia, what are you?
I'm gonna be a freshman.
You're gonna be a freshman, so it's your part.
So what? Year part.
Your part.
Oh yeah.
Or 6-8 months or something.
Yeah, a few months.
How the hands holding up? You guys don't have practice tonight, do you?
We
Yep.
do.
You do?
Yeah.
Nice. Hopefully you can build on what we did. Hopefully it helped a little. It's always hard to get, a lot done in a single lesson. You can stretch, Victoria. I'll be with you in a minute. You can start stretching. I'll be with you in a couple minutes. Goes up here. Alright. Yeah, we don't worry about landing these too much here
Okay.
because of the surface. We don't worry about sticking them and landing. We focus on technique. If we want to work on landings and stuff, we find other places.